Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over here at Signature Esports, and what a pleasure it is to bring you some live iRacing action, of course, and always brought to you by Epic Let's Have a Beer, the FILHAB group out there. I hope you're having an incredible evening, and each and every one of you are as well. Tonight, the Last Great Coliseum, NASCAR, making it a dirt track here this at the beginning of this season. Bristol Motor Speedway is the action with a Maximus Sports Cards 160 laps, 80 miles, tempers, brakes, all kinds of stuff. Team Yeah checking in. Brian Crocker saying, bring the mayhem, and W_Piercer, good to see you out there as well. Man, oh man, it's going to be a whole lot of fun. We expect a lot of cautions, or we can have a few cautions. We could have something. We could have whatever we want to do. It's the Coliseum. The trucks are louder than me. It's the Coliseum. They're supposed to be louder than me. Come on. Come on. Thank you out there, BC_Racing. I appreciate you very much for letting me know that. Absolutely a whole lot of fun, and it's about to heat up. Let's take a look at what this track holds for us as they finish up their practice. The qualifying grid is already set, and these folks are ready to start racing here very, very soon. And oh man, I'm excited. Hope you're excited too. There it is. Maximus Sports Cards Bristol 160, 80-degree air temperature, 49% humidity. It's going to go into the nighttime here. And nighttime is the right time for Bristol. Half-mile track temperature right now, 86 degrees. It's only going to get cooler as they continue to run forward. Man, I tell you, it's going to be awesome. They're going to start gridding here, and we got a whole bunch of folks in here ready to rock and roll. We're going to get our trading paints up and running because we have a couple of guys that have new paint schemes, and seeing things on there that shouldn't be on there. It's what it is. Alrighty, starting grid as they are getting ready to rock and roll here. And it's going to look like this. TJ Bursk is your pole sitter for the Rowdy Motorsports team. The number 24 is going to load in and have a whole lot of fun. John Conklin outside pole position. You'll start seeing some trucks update, and they'll be looking at white paint schemes going to be updating. That is how it is. Mark Harris is going to be second in line, inside row, over the number 23 of Colby Hartog. They're going to be sitting there as well. Kevin Delia makes up row number 3, inside Wesley Strait. Robert Parrott getting back in the mix. There is Mr. Robert Parrott driving that number 5 SC machine. I do appreciate that, driving for Drinkin Bros Racing, of course, and Raymond Root out there. He's going to be in the number 10. CJ Munier and company is going to be there with Team Yeah and the number 3 in 10th place. So that's row number 5 for you. Brad Young back in the mix for Team SCE. He's going to be there with Gregory Turner, and they're going to start making their 2-lap cycles around. DLJ back in the mix. He's going to be there in row number 6 with Michael Newbrow. I'm sorry, row number 7 with Michael Newbrow. Then we've got Cody Spare right there with Matt Belt and the number 14 machine. Steven Rasick, Zach Flippin make up row number 9. Austin Hargers back in the mix. That is the guy with Maximus Sports Cards, so give him some love. Go give his page a like, Maximus Sports Cards on Facebook. Find all of his stuff out there as well. We'll talk more about him in a little bit. Eric Stewart, the number 82, is going to be there on his outside. In row number 10, Aaron Butka moving down as well. Butka Dublé, Brian Double Trouble Dublé back in the 00 for today's race. Aiden Hill is going to be there with Evan S. Tuggle, new driver in the signature eNASCAR Truck Series action. A little rookie action coming on today. Chris Massey is going to be there in the 25th spot. Drew Neubauer in 26th in row number 18. Ellis Garrett, Brian Crocker, Keith Miller, Jason Hastings, Joseph Smith, and Curtis Kelly going to make it all the way to row 16. TJ Bursk is going to take the outside line on the start of this race, and they are ready to rock and roll here at Bristol, as we're going to see the green flag come from Fred the Flagman high above the stands. Bristol Motor Speedway Coliseum. Wall getting hit. Bam! Going green, 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 green. Outside line is the preferred line. Guess what? Oh, you sent me a bunch of hydrates, didn't you? I guarantee you did. 23 is going to be their outside line of the 54. Side-by-side racing from second on back. 54 is going to be holding his line as best as he can. Single file from 1, 2, 3. Come on, Drinkin Bros Racing, says Tony Kibbett. They are Bristol running. Last year, we had fun at Bristol, especially once they got used to each other. They really learned how to run around each other, and now they're going to be ready to go again. Does look like first caution is going to come out. Everybody's going to have to hold their brakes and be where they can be. This is Bristol. We expect the cautions to come out a little bit early. No fast repairs here. And we're going to see what happened here. Here's Eric Stewart. Looks like 82. High line run. A little bit right there. Oh, comes down in front of the 7. Holds his brake. Everybody holding their brakes. Everybody. Whoa. Just one car collected, it looks like. So Curtis Kelly getting a little bit of nose damage. Early on, 82. Eric Stewart goes around. And that's where we're going to be left at the moment. We will get back to meet up with the pace car. Pace laps are going to be real fast here. So we'll see that ready to go. The 12. Looks like he is going to have to putt around a little bit here. A little engine damage for the 12. All of our cautions today, well, here they are. They're going to be brought to you by Cato's Glassworks. Make sure you go to Instagram. Give her a big old follow out there to see what she's doing. Cato's Glassworks, making some of your finest glass. I think she's making, what was it, glass marbles I saw here recently. Boy, there's more things that she's doing. Make sure you go check her out. Give her a like and follow out there, and you will be able to see a whole lot of what she is capable of doing. Lots of cool things there. And Cato's big supporter of Signature Esports. Good to see it, and it's going to be the same way for the next couple of days. You're going to see a lot of that, and you know, you're definitely going to see that graphic quite a few times. So, first caution of the race happens on lap 2. They're going to go back to green flag racing here very shortly. 5 laps around this track, even under caution, goes really, really, really fast. Oh man, oh man! High impact racing. Ooh-wee. I'm excited. I hope everybody's excited. That's just me. The stands are full. Tony Kibbett giving some love out there. Thank you to all the Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube followers. I couldn't do it without you, and I do appreciate it. And if you are out there, make sure you do it. Go give us a like and follow on Facebook. Signature Esports, and then you can join our Signature Esports live group as well. It's a group we've started so that way you can post all your gaming fun and let us know what you're doing out there. And then, of course, if you are out there, give me a follow on Twitch. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I would enjoy that quite profusely. And then, of course, Signature Esports on YouTube. The graphic that I always have for that, it never works, so I just stopped using it. Lights are off on the pace car. Pace car is going to dive off as soon as it hits turn number 4, and they're going to have to wait for the green flag. Starts and restarts are on the green flag. TJ Burst choosing the outside lane again. Outside lane is the preferred lane on starts and restarts here, and that is going to be where they're going to be at. Sean Conklin to the inside. Remember Sean Conklin from last year. Green, green, green. We are all over it. Conklin ran in the Cup Series last year, did a fantastic job. He has been running the Xfinity Series, and I know he's running in a couple other leagues now, so good to see Mr. Conklin back in a truck. He likes Bristol a lot. He was very competitive last year. Conklin ready to go. Joe is out there. I always love you. This is her reminder to grab a beer for, I think it's Friday for you over there. Friday night drinking, or Friday day drinking, quite possibly for Joe Byrne out there. Our effort, let's have a friend, and that beer chick, if that's who you might know her as out there on Facebook. She is one of the big influencers that has helped grow Signature Esports for what it is, and we do dig it and love it very much, as well as kind of seeing what we're going to be at. All right. Like Jason Hastings involved in something there. Take a look. There's Brian Dublé. Oh, Brian's down low. Good carry. Oh, Hastings up. Oh, man. Oh, man. I think it started before him. We'll take a look at Brian Dublé here. Brian Dublé looking ahead of himself. There's the K-Toes Glasswork double trouble, double zero. Hard to get on the brakes. Trying to get on the brakes. Oh, man, the 19 up into the catch fence. Goodness gravy. Joseph Smith involved. Hey, Dublé still good to go. A little front end nose damage, but still looking good. Let's see where that happened, where that started out there. There's the 19 right there, coming around. Ooh, looks like somebody went off track. Is that the 89? Mr. Poynor out there. We might have to just back that up. You know, we like to do this every once in a while. Just kind of how things roll. Let's take a look. Let's see what happened. Oh, maybe a little side skirting right there. 69 there to the inside. 69 is our favorite number. We do know it. Whoop, little side contact there. Little bunching it up. Nowhere for the 89 to go. And then, oh, like a bunch of Lego cars coming to a stop. Big run it is. Big run it is. All right, folks, let's go back to live. They should be getting ready to do their thing. Some folks getting some stuff done. TJ Burskett leading them around right here. A couple of cars. Going to be a couple of laps down, getting some stuff fixed. That is the way it goes. Thank you to everybody. Thank you for the share out there, Joe. I appreciate you very much. Thank you to everybody out there watching with all of us across the globe. The FILHAB, the F it, let's have a beer, that four-letter word that we love to say all the time when we stub our toes or when we're just out there going, you know, got it. Daryl Padgett just wanted to make sure you've seen your follower tab. I love it. I love it. Oh, the FILHAB crew out there, that beer chick out there as well. Man, we're at just, it's a good day. It's Bristol. Bristol, baby. Come on. Come on now. What is it? Tony, you have to one of these days get in here and just say, come on, man. Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, thank you very much for all the likes and follows out there. Make sure you give us a share. All your favorite groups out there. iRacing or just publicly involved. Oh, kind of cool. 24 of TJ Burst chooses the high line. Lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go back to green flag racing once again here at Bristol. Second caution has come out. And remember, lower cautions. K-Toes Glasswork, caution number 2. We're going to go back to green flag racing right here, though. Man, oh man, here we go. I'm excited. They got a good little stint in there. They can get more right here. Green, green, green. Good timing for the 54 of Conklin there to the inside of the 24. High line is, like I said, the preferred line. Old and new tires. These guys still have a lot to work their way through. Raymond Root working his way through. He's about 5 laps or 5 positions higher than where he was before. And he is now running as hard as he can high above the stands here at Bristol. Raymond Root in third. 31 of Mark Harris catching up. And they are continuing to run for TJ Burskett, leading him around, has led almost every lap. I do believe 2 lead changes. Man, that was good for out your newest member. Get it fixed and get back out there. Mr. Butka, there it is. 24, 54, 54, doing a little wall scrape coming around. This is the front stretch. Burskett leading another lap. Biggest mover of the race right now. Massey, the 83. Driving for Team SE right there behind Michael Newbrow, the number 6. A little bunched up, coming up in front of him. You see the side-by-side racing right there, I do believe. Drinkin Bros Racing being represented very well here. You see the 6th there. Whoop, little, ooh, Ooh, little nice break coming in. 6 up high. Massey there. There's you see Cody Kinsey there as well. You got to be patient. That's the biggest thing. Patience is key as they come around and complete lap 21. Nubra there to the inside. Massey goes high. He's going to try to get around him right here. You're going to see that turn 1, turn 2 run right here as they continue to move. He's got, does look like Cody Kinsey in his side. Cody Kinsey just off one spot. He wants to finish a race. That's his goal today for Cody Kinsey. He comes into sights with Kevin Delia, who's right in front of him. Kinsey trying to dive low. 87, they're up high. Good side-by-side battle going on right now. TJ Bursk and Conklin still rocking and rolling with each other. The 83 trying to go high. Looks like Dale Lekas Jr., the 65, Lights Out Esports driver, is running forward and having a good race. He's up 4 spots from where he started. As you see, the 83 running through the list of drivers. Next biggest mover is going to be this driver, the 46 of Joseph Smith. Whoa, 66 goes around. Caution's going to go around. Yeah, well, caution's not coming out. iRacing's thrown cautions. Race 6 still going, still green here. Go back and take a look at that here in just a moment. And there's the 46 right there. Rasic went. Let's see what happened with Rasic. Like the 99 there to the back. Oh. I don't know what happened there. Holy goodness gracious. All right. Back to it. TJ Bursk out front. Running. Go, Cody. Sweep the leg. He says, good evening to you, Kara. I appreciate you very much. Wolfpack Racing having some fun. Look at Brian Dublé back out there. He's like, you know what? I've got to continue to rock and roll here. And that is what he's doing. Bursk, Conklin, Root, Harris, Hartung. That's going to be the top 5. Raymond Root up 5 spots inside the top 5. He started 8th, now running in 3rd. As you see the high line becoming a good one. Looks like Austin Harger had to jump to pits. Didn't happen there. Take a look and see what happened. He was in pits. Something happened. I don't know. Raymond Root to 3rd. Bursk almost a full second out in front of him. Conklin trying to bring it in. TJ Bursk was super fast in practice and also, of course, the best in qualifying. Brian doesn't quit until the engine blows. I get it. I'm the same way. Next week, 2 nights of broadcasting for our good friends James and Mason, because yours truly is going to be jumping in a truck for the first time ever. Hard at Work, Classic Bristol, Curtis Kelly, hard at work. Curtis, are they getting all that thermal tape up there, getting things ready to rock and roll for you? Next week, I'm going to be behind the wheel for the first time ever in our series. Normally, you guys see me do cash races and all the fun stuff, but, you know, full engine swap. Gotcha, Curtis. But next week, I will be driving Charlotte for the very first time with these guys, so you'll be hearing my name broadcasted. We'll see how long I last with these guys. They're a lot better drivers than I am, and I will be excited to be a part of that, or at least I'm going to make the attempt. That's for sure. If I can't qualify in, then you know that's what happens. New truck being built for me though, so I'm excited to see it. Bursk out front. Conklin doing a fantastic job. There's the 54. Lights are going to start coming on here at Bristol. You're going to start seeing that. You're going to see a lot of the drivers are going to have a lot of right side damage. Now, you can pretty much drive these things with no bumper, with nothing, like nothing going on. Austin, you blew up, man. Horrible. Get that engine swap. Mark Harrison, 4th, trying to hold on, trying to get back up there. He is utilizing that high line. Colby Hartung, not far off the 23, is due knighted as he takes a nice camouflage Mountain Dew paint scheme all the way to the front. DLJ up 6 spots. There is another lights out. I wanted to show this paint scheme because it's appropriate. The Geico Toyota Tundra, the Aflac, Number 65. I kind of dig it, man. Kevin Dealey is tracking him down, though. OCR driver right there in the bottom mix. Using a midline run for what he does. Some of the drivers, it takes a little while for them to get the rhythm. And once you get your rhythm, that's kind of where you need to go. You can go a long time before they need fuel. I believe somewhere in the neighborhood of 60 to 80 laps here. So that's a long, long run. Inside the top 10, one of the biggest movers of the race. Up 16 spots. Chris Massey, he is in 9th right now. That makes that your top 10. Cody Kinsey back where he started. Team the number 3 really likes this track, and he has continued to move forward. Awesome new paint for Mark. Do like it. Do like it. Make sure that if you are enjoying the stream, you see it out there, give us a like and follow. Woo, look at that. It's catching up to Massey. Going to try to make a pass there to the inside and is going to get it. He might get it done right here. Inside line run, outside for the 83. Man, they are all, you can tell that the tires are starting to make a big factor here as you continue to roll forward. Kinsey up a couple of spots. Massey's going to back off just a little bit. He is there right behind the 66 of Wesley Straight. Wesley holding on to 10th place very, very nicely. Wesley riding the storm out. That's for darn sure. And that is where he is at. TJ Burst still leading him, but for how long? Because lap traffic has forced the issue, and leaders are coming, and they're coming fast. There's the 24 right there behind. As you know, the high line is the preferred line. These lap cars still battling for position, so you got to hold on to it. There's the 11 of Brad Young driving for Team SE, holding on to 16th place, as right now he is right there in the mix with the leaders. Oh man, Conklin getting a little bit of nudge right there. Tanner Root going around the 54. Woo-wee. You talk about na. Holy goodness gracious. The 24 of Root now, or the 24 of Bursk now there. Conklin losing a couple of spots when lap traffic happened, but Conklin's fast. Conklin loves this track. Inside line run. This is for the battle for second. The 10 up there tapping the wall. Coming off the wall just a little bit hard. Going to make that length just a little bit stretched right there. As now you're going to see a huge run off the backstretch. TJ Bursk into 3 and 4. 51 laps in. Fast-paced race all going. Cody Kinsey still inside the top 5, or inside the top 10. Up one spot. Started 10th and 9th. And is holding on very, very nicely. DLJ battle going on 65 and the 87 right here. Leaka's trying to go to the outside as the 65 is going to be cleared by the 87. Delia getting back in the mix. Robert Parrott, Drinkin Bros Racing, number 5, inside that traffic that you saw earlier. Lap traffic trying to hold on and make sure that they stay out of the way as best as possible. Woo-wee, oh my, look at him run. 5 to the inside of the 99 is going to get around. Little pinch up, comes around. 99 is going to get checked up. And that was kind of where do you go? Where do you put yourself around? Losing a lot of ground to the leaders as they continue to move forward. There is that pack of drivers. Caution's going to come out right here. And man, oh man. Raymond Root involved. Here we are. There's Raymond Root to the high side. 54 there. Oop, 54. It wasn't clear to come up on the 10. Misjudged that line. Oh, everybody hold your brakes. Hold your brakes. Man, oh man. Look at this from the cockpit point of view. Here's throttle wall. Oh, maybe he got into the wall a little bit right there, and that's might have been what sent him. Let's see what happened from Conklin's point of view. There's Conklin. There's Conklin right here. He's on the inside. Root. Oh, maybe. Yeah, Root hit the wall a little bit. And, man, unfortunate circumstances. Bursk is your race leader still as we come back around and get back into the grand scheme of things. People hitting pit road. Everybody hitting pit road except for those who need some laps back. Neubauer looks like he is going to be coming in. Or not coming in. He's got a little bit of nose damage. I miss watch parties too, Joe. I really do. I really do. And a share is only good once. You know what I mean, Joe? Wave around cars. Looking like they're going to need some love. Drew Neubauer's getting out there trying to lead some fun. That's for darn sure. Joe, I should just make you an admin over at Signature Esports. That way you can just share it wherever you need to. I almost shared it to that beer chick, but I didn't know if that was okay to do. Because I'm a member of that group. I am a member of that group. So is Signature Esports. Signature Esports is a member of that beer chick. And F it, let's have a beer. We love it. It's all good. Third caution of the race. First you know it, coming up. Third, Cato's Glassworks. Caution of the race. And remember, go to Instagram. That was some awesome racing. I tell you what. These truck drivers are really starting to figure some things out here. And that was some very, very, very hard racing. I agree with you out there, Tony. That was an absolute blast to watch. A lot to say and a lot to do. And they were running. That's for darn sure. Wave around cars, getting the free pass. DLJ is going to be the race leader. TJ Burst going to be there as well. The 69. I wonder if he is. What's going on there? DLJ is going to be up a couple of laps. Or a couple of spots. He's up 12 so far. As you see the 65 coming off pit road. He's doing a pretty darn good job. 69 going to reassume the back. Kevin Delia is going to be there as well. Does look like TJ Bursk is going to reassume fourth place. Cody Kenzie up to third, actually fourth, as TJ Bursk is going to be there in third place. So DLJ, lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go back to green flag racing here as everybody's starting to get sorted out. Caution will be extended one more lap just so that they can get some things figured out here. Last car in the lead lap, the 47. Drew Neubauer. Everybody else one lap down. And the best way to get a lap down is to get your lap back is pray for another caution. Or don't. Don't pray for another caution. 65 of Likas. Something going on there. TJ Bursk is your race leader. DLJ getting back to fifth spot. Some things with iRacing had to be figured out there. All right. Pit lane issues broke iRacing with flags. Oh, I got you. Thank you, Curtis. I appreciate it. I was wondering what was going on. Bursk on the outside. 54th Conklin to the inside. New tires. Don't goose it too much. One more lap around, going back to green flag racing. Bursk is going to choose the outside lane. Sean Conklin there to the inside. Robert Parrott to the inside of Colby Hartung. Colby Hartung has had a fantastic year so far. DLJ is going to be there in fifth. Kevin Delia to the outside of him. And then Mark Harris and Cody Kenzie They're going to make up row number 4 on the restart. Michael Newbrow and Wesley Strait, Eric Stewart, those guys are all hovering around the top 10. And now the pace car is going to dive off. Spread the flag man high above the stands at the greatest Coliseum. Green, 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 green. And we are up once more like a prom dress you will never figure. Here they go. 64 laps in. The 24 gets a great restart right there. Colby Hartung follows suit with him on the outside lane. Sean Conklin stuck down to the bottom, needs to clear and get up. He is going to do so right there. TJ Bursk is leading, as you see the outstretched hand of Bristol Motor Speedway high from the blimp view here. The 54 on the newer tires going to try to make a move to the inside of Colby Hartung. There is Sean Conklin, young Sean Conklin, one of the youngest racers that we've seen, but he's done an absolute fantastic job of being a part of Signature Esports. And now I know he's got a couple of other places that he races now as well, so he does a fantastic job. Chris Massey trying to get back around. I think he had a little slide off right there, so he's going to be stuck in. Oh, looks like caution might come out. Keith Miller involved. Nope, no caution. Now the caution's going to come out. Fourth caution of the race. Here's Keith Miller. Keith Miller down on the low end. Oh, he got loose on corner exit. Man, oh man. There they go. Fourth caution of the race. You know, the smartest thing that you could do is be sponsoring the cautions at Bristol. The FILHAB Effort Let's Have a Beer Truck Series here in the Signature eNASCAR Racing Series on iRacing. What a fun little segment we have put together with all of this. I do enjoy it very, very much. Joe, who are you rooting for out there? I have to ask. I never ask you each race. I know who Tony's rooting for. Everybody in the Drinkin Bros Racing team. But Joe, I never get to ask you who you're rooting for. So make sure you let me know. Free pass car is going to go around. It'll be Joseph Smith getting back on the lead lap. There he is, the number 46, looking like a reverse arrowhead. You're absolute, Kara. You're amazing. You're Kara Dublé out there. Brian Double Trouble Dublay's wife is the proprietor of Cato's Glasswork, and she's the one that you'd be chit-chatting with when it comes to what's going on there. So thank you very much to her for being a part of what we do here. Oh man, pace car. Pace car's being extra special today. Next to, I don't know what caution flag issue it is, but I will agree with you, Tony. I will agree. Oh, is it because it's coming out late? Because it did come out very late both times. So that's kind of what I was looking at. He says she creates all kinds of pretty and unique art, necklaces, sculptures, marbles, and more. I'm trying to get her to make some other stuff. Maybe Kara can make the Signature eNASCAR Cup Series trophy. Maybe we'll talk about that. Something unique. Yeah, no, because we have a 2020 champion. We need a 2021 champion. We're going to get that right about August time. Long race schedule for all of us over here, but it's still a great time, and what a great opportunity, because, you know, this stuff is just absolutely fun. Who'da thunk it? We're about halfway through this race already, and we've only been going at it for, I don't know, 42 minutes. Isn't that crazy? Going to go faster as we continue to move forward. TJ Bursk restarting on the outside. Hartung to the inside. Delia Conklin, Parrott, and Lekas are going to be there in row number 3. Cody Kinsey still inside the top 5. They're ready to roll. Green, 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 green. Look at them take off. There they are. 24 of Bursk gets a good jump right there. He's going to carry. Good little float right there on the exit of corner 2. Inside line run for the 87 of Kevin Delia trying to get to the inside of Conklin. Doesn't do it. 65 is going to slip up. Lekas is doing some fun stuff there. 65 of Lekas. DLJ ready to take Bristol and make it a zone. Getting to know these drivers and how they drive has been absolutely a lot of fun, and we have really had a great start to this season, especially in the truck season. These guys have very much impressed me. Bursk there, front stretch run. Sun is almost completely gone from the sky. Hartung starting to close the distance. We know Hartung is fast, and being that he is United, you know, he's ready to go. The United States, the 23, trying to gain a little bit of ground as they continue to roll forward. 78 laps complete, as now you're going to see the 54 of Conklin try to close the gap there to the 23. Last car, the lead lap is going to be Joseph Smith. There is the 46. He's right there in the mix, trying to get around some drivers. Drew Neubauer is that far ahead of him, and you're going to see some things change here. TJ Bursk still out front. Lap 79 being completed under green flag conditions. They are about only 40 miles into this, and there it is here. Just really rolling through the gears nice and easy. TJ Bursk just needs to be patient. Hartung is closing the distance and losing a little bit at the same time, but it's going to be my favorite relative. Last 5 laps, all within 3 100ths of a second, now 4 100ths of a second, as Hartung starting to try to figure out a way to gain any kind of ground over the race leader of TJ Bursk. Conklin back and forth lap times for him, as you see Hartung starting to really move that midline groove. Conklin really doing a great job. He started second. He's only off 1 spot. The buddy I'm impressed with up 3 spots there is Cody Kinsey, as you see him start to pull away from Eric Stewart, who is up 12 spots from where he started. Here is Mr. Kinsey. Team Yeah right behind teammate Robert Parrott, as now a little bit of lap traffic. There's going to be the 19 out there, but that's all right. They're going to continue to move forward. Every position counts for points here, and the more points you have at the end of the season, that is going to be the big factor here. Joseph Smith looks like he had to jump to pits for some reason there. I'm not sure what happened. Didn't see anything. Cleanest truck on the racetrack right now, the race leader, but he's got a hole. You see all those marbles, all that debris as it slides up the track right there. Eventually, you have to start working and adjusting your line when you get on older tires, but that is still to be determined and decided. Let's see what's going on in the back of the pack. Drew Neubauer trying to get around some lap traffic. He's got the 11 of Brad Young there, holding on for it. Brad Young off the lead lap, but not by much. He is the first car 1 lap down and would be the lucky dog. As you see Young trying to close the distance and get back to the front. Something happens, that's going to be the driver you're looking at. Crocker, Young is closing the gap. That is teammate Brian Crocker. That's Team SE right there. I'm just going up the list. It just so happens that they're right next to each other. Neubauer, the 47's right behind him, or right in front of him, and that's where you're going to be looking at that next driver. Wesley Straight, 13th position, has Michael Neubauer in his sights right in front of him. Neubauer chasing down Mark Harris. Mark Harris, part of the OCR group. Oh, caution's going to come out. Cody Spare involved there. We will take a look in just a second as I get back to it. Here we are. Cody Spare. 69. Oh, got to the 11. Well, I mean, he straightened back out. That was just unfortunate. Unfortunate circumstances. 36 doing a good job, holding his brakes, trying to stay low. Man, oh man. You know, we will see what happened there, because the 11 was the one eligible for a lucky dog. That would be Brad Young. And we'll see if he does get that wave around. Raymond Root on pit road in 24th. Neubauer is going to stay out. Massey going to stay out as well. It's like, Massey has to come to pit road on the backstretch. Eric Stewart, the 82. There's the 36 there as well. Cody Kinsey going back out on pit road. Everybody finding their pit stalls. Oh, what fun. Kara, absolutely would be wonderful if you got some ideas, you let me know. Fifth caution, lap 91.
Trusted auto transportation, look no further than Black Horse Auto Transport. Whether your vehicle is running or not, let us haul your classic, exotic, or luxury vehicle today. Whether it's across town or across the country, Black Horse Auto Transport has all of your needs. Find us on Facebook at Black Horse Auto Transport, or give us a call at area code 704-308-7740.
Raymond, I hate to see it in that way as well. You did have a fast truck out there. Number 10 giving us some chats out there. 804 Outcast on YouTube. Buddy, it was you were going places. New race leader though, Cody Kinsey, who's in the outside lane. The 24 of Bursk is going to be there. Delia, Hartung, Likus, Parrott, Neubauer, Straight, Massey, Neubauer. That's where they're going to be waiting for the green flag. They get it right there. Green, green, green. The 3 going to be there on the outside lane. The 24 gets a better jump on the inside. The 23 is going to be there as well. So 323, the battle for second. Continue to move forward. Kinsey took a full pit stop right there. Woo, a little bump and go. 87 diving low. Delia trying to avoid it. Oh, gets loose. Big one coming. No caution, caution. '87 inside 65, 5 up high. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Delia gets into it. Was back around, but still stays on the lead lap. Bursk going to be the driver there. Kinsey coming to pit road. TJ Bursk, your new race leader. Raymond out there saying, just means you need to try harder next week and close back on and on Colby on Mr. Hartung. Yep, absolutely. Good points battle going on there. And starting next week, we're going to start updating those points. wave around, coming around. I'm sorry, not updating them. We're going to start posting those points live so you guys will be able to see what's going on there. There is your lucky dog coming around, the number 11 of Brad Young. Holding on for dear goodness. No, I could be putting this stuff up there. 48-year-old from Nibley, Utah. Driving the SC machine. I dig it. All about having fun, folks. All about having fun. TJ Bursk, the 24-year race leader, 15-year-old from a young man, ready to rock and roll right now. Colby Hartung, I believe, is the leader in points for the signature eNASCAR Cup Series. Gotta love Arca Break, says Mario out there. Mario Miranda, your 2020 signature eNASCAR Cup Series champion, chatting it up out there on YouTube. Go talk to him about racing. He knows what he's talking about. Keep going, Conklin. Conklin was doing a fantastic job. I think he might be on pit road right now. Yep, coming off pit road. There he is. Ready to rock and roll. Bursk doing what he does. Lap 101, sixth caution of the race. Course and always, one more time. You know, because it's every caution. Shane out there giving some shout outs to Mr. Conklin as well. Talking about his paint scheme. We were talking about that just a little while ago. Thank you very much. Guys out there chatting it up on YouTube. Appreciate that very, very much. Bursk, Hartung, Lekas, Newbrow, Parrott's going to make up the top 5. Massey's going to be up in the mix outside of Robert Parrott on the restart here. Neubauer and Belt ready to rock and roll. As we're going to see how this restart from the inside is going to be on the 24 of Bursk. Bursk opting to the inside instead of the outside lane. Hartung there as well. Waiting for the green. They're going to get it right here. Green, green, green from Fred the Flagman. They are off like a prom dress, ready to rock and roll. Bristol moving. As you see a little go, go, go. Newbrow getting, oh man, Newbrow and Massey back there. There's a battle going on. As you see the 83 there to the inside 6. I don't know if he got a little bit loose or just started a little bit wrong in the wrong gear, but Newbrow still up there trying to contend for a top 5. Doing really good this year in the truck series. Kind of digs the trucks a little more than everything else, but he is there to run. And right now, Matt Belt not far off of him as well. Look at him run. They are doing a fantastic job. The 5 of Parrott inside the top 5, running 4th. In the SCTV Drinkin Bros machine. Massey trying to close the distance on some fresher tires. TJ Bursk, lap 106. Leading him around is Hartung trying to close the distance. 31's paint, DC Racing. 31's paint is fire. Tell you what, you're going to be seeing a lot more of paints come from DC here pretty soon, I do believe. Hartung trying to close the distance. Highline run for the 24 of Bursk. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Look from Colby Hartung's trying to keep it off. A little feather out of the gas, getting out of it, getting on the backstretch, trying to hold on to it. He is closing the distance on TJ Bursk right now. Little low line run right there. Good feather on the throttle as you see him come into the corner. Bursk really utilizing that throttle control. Here's what it looks like from TJ Bursk's view as he continues to lead around here. Lap 110. And they're going to make it an even 50 laps to go here, completing lap 111 under green flag conditions. There's Michael Newbrow's look as they continue to roll forward. Midline run for the driver, and right behind him, Matt Belt. Looking at the back of Michael Newbrow. Where are you going to go? You've got to protect the line, but you've got to get into the corner a little bit straight on the exit. 3187, 1269, all done by Full Count Customs. Good to see that. Let's take we were talking about paint schemes. There's Conklin's paint scheme. There's the young man. Conklin Sim Graphics. There's right there behind the three of Cody Kinsey. Kinsey was fast. He's inside the top 10. He's just trying to poke his nose out there. In front of him, Mark Harris, the 31, Black Horse Auto Transport driver. Gregory Turner in 16th. There is the OCR, another OCR driver. So there they are, 69 to 12 right there as well. The 12 got back out there after having some early engine damage. TJ Bursk out front, pulling away from Colby Hartung a little bit at a time. Michael Newbrow gets around Massey as we see things settle in right there. Does look like Kinsey trying to battle Neubauer back there. There is the 14. Ooh, little wiggly right there. 83 high, 14 low. Battle going on right here. Matt Bell doing a fantastic job. Top 10 drivers are still battling it out like it was the last lap, and what a good run that's going on. Somebody to keep in mind who's coming. There's Conklin, and there's Kinsey, Team Yeah and the young man. Conklin loves Bristol. We know that. We saw him do phenomenal last year in the SCCS. DJ Burst still out front, 0.8 of a second. And rolling through it, Brad Young, the number 11. He is down there on the bottom. Some lap traffic right there for the race leader. Now things are going to start bunching up just a little bit. As you see, there's the 29 down low. 87 in the sights of the 24 as they continue to roll green flag laps right here. Bristol is a lot of fun. And of course, I cannot take this away. We are running real fast through this, and I keep forgetting that we do have another feature. Title sponsor and everything. Maximus Sports Cards, sounds of iRacing coming your way right now. Ooh, see, I jinx it every time. Caution comes out. It's going to just put things back up in the mix. Let's take a look and see what happened here. Like Chris Massey involved. Let's take a look. Maybe not. Conklin? Oh, it was Conklin. What happened to Conklin? Take a look here. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Back that up real quick. We know what's coming. Oh, he's running super close to the 14. Doing a fantastic job. Bar chase view. Here we are. Quarter speed. Those guys are up next to that wall. 54's there running the midline. Oh, man. Oh, man. Where do you go on corner exit? A little bit loose for the 3. A little bit of net code, but still. That's the connection. Connecting flight. There it is. But we know that they still got this. So we'll see what happens whenever they go back to green flag racing. And we will go back to green flag racing with the sounds of iRacing, of course. Yes, every stinking time, Austin, out there on Facebook. Every time I do that. Every time I go to the Sounds of iRacing, it's like perfect time for a caution. LeColby's paint job. PC Cruisers out there. Colby Hartung. Everybody proud of Colby's RT. Absolutely. You guys know that I'm, there's a lot of guys out here, not just drivers, but a lot of folks out here that Chris Massey gets the wave around right there. They do some of these guys do their own paint job. Some of these guys are young. They have a lot of talent and thoroughly enjoy seeing that. We do paint schemes over here at Signature Esports as well, which we enjoy. But, at the end of the day, we want to make sure that we if you've got something out there and you're proud of it, by all means, get it going. We want to know what you're doing. DJ Burskell waiting. These are all free pass cars trying to get back on the lead lap. As you're going to see them start to get ready to go back to green here. Look at the stadium lights at Bristol. Definitely changed the dynamic of racing. Maybe a little weather look. Back the logos off for just a second right there. Right now, the air temperature, 79 degrees. Track temperature still at 84 degrees. All right, lights are off on the pace car. We're going to go back at it. It's about to be 25 laps to go. We're about to be 31 laps to go once we go green here. Green, green, green. Turn it up. Eighth caution of the race gonna happen right here. 25 laps to go. Here's a look at your race leader, waiting for the pace car, trying to be patient, getting back around. DJ Burst doing his job, getting out there racing. Make sure you stick around after the race. We're gonna have our pre-race interviews. And then, of course, after that, I'm gonna reset for a little bit. Then we're gonna pull some cards. Got 2 sets of cards to pull, and then we're going to pull some more cards tomorrow, and more racing tomorrow. Midwest Days of Thunder, Signature eNASCAR Xfinity action, the Drinkin Bros Racing Xfinity Series going to be tomorrow. Cup Series on Saturday. Sunday, we have the Real Racing Online Dirt Series Championship, and then, of course, we have the, before that, we have Joe Sixpack Racing, so very excited to get involved with that. All right, let's go back. We're going to go and see what happened there. We possibly pull around here. Actually, what we're going to do, here we are. Let's go and see what happened on that one. Aaron Budka got involved in something there. Oh, nope, that just says he crashed. That's not possible. Green. Looks like Cody Spear had to jump to pits. Where'd the caution come out here, folks? All right, let's take a look. Oh, the Conklin and the 54 again? Man, oh man. Conklin and the 3. Let's back up. Let's see what happened. You gotta know what happened there. We gotta know what happened there. Gots to know. They got into each other again. Alrighty. So here is what was going on there. 3, a little better run off the corner. 54 is there. 3 was trying to go to the inside. 3 is there. 54 is there. Oop. 3 and the 54. 3 was trying to put his nose there. And the 54 goes around. Yeah, trying to put his nose right there. All good. What happens? Conklin didn't turn, but hopefully he got back on the lead lap. All right. You know what's happening. Lights are going to go off on the pace car. That's your race leader right now, and Hartung has been aggressive with him on the front on the starts and restarts. So it'll be curious to see what happens here as we continue to move forward. And we're going to have 20 lap shootout to the end. And do you be aggressive? Do you not be aggressive? Do you hold your line and try to finish as best you can? 8 cautions. I expected as much. 804 Outcast looking to sponsor some people. Well, there you go. 804 Outcast looking to sponsor some people. Look for him on YouTube, and maybe if you get lucky, he might sponsor you. Waiting for the green flag. Green it is. Burst outside, Hartung inside belt, because that's going to be the running order as we run forward. 14 is going to be high. And going to dive into the corner. 65 is not going to have any room to move up just yet. 24 still there. 20 laps to go here at the Great Coliseum. As you see, Matt Belt is going to be Kobe Hartung. Matt Belt's going to be the outside line run. And 65 trying to squeeze some time off there on the inside. And looking like he's making ground, but not quite there. You don't want to pinch him up just yet. 54. Not 54, the 65 and the I was looking at the 5 and the 4, and I just called the 14, the 54 along with it. It's just terrible. 14 trying to make a run. 65 trying to gain some ground. High line run. This is the battle for third. Third, folks. If this is the battle for third, how much do they want it? How bad do they want it? They're continuing to run. There they are. Backstretch run for these drivers. Likas now able to try to close the distance. 17 laps to go. TJ Bursk out front. Half a second over a Hartung. Run. That's what they're trying to do. Down low is the driver trying to make sure that he stays out coming off pit road. Got to complete some more laps. That's what they are doing. Bursk, Hartung, Matt Belt in third. Battle going on right here. There's a batch of drivers starting to work their way into the field. There is the 65. Alikas trying to apply some pressure. Outstretched hand trying to close it. 9th caution of the race. Leslie Straight going around right there, it does look like. Caution comes out. 15 laps to go. Ooh. No, double trouble. No, 69. Man, oh man, oh man. Back to live conditions. Looks like Cody Kinsey might be your lucky dog here. Yeah, himself. Lucky dog coming around. Got some stuff fixed. Little right side damage. He and Conklin got involved earlier. Conklin in 10th, so there's that one. Massey is on pit road to get some stuff fixed. Get some tires. I think all SE coming on, getting some stuff fixed. Crocker getting tires. Everybody from 11th on back getting tires. Trying to take that advantage. If you're the race leader, do you give up the lead? I don't think so. Joe Belt says that Frank Sinatra out there. That Belt there in third. It's going to have to get a good restart here to keep that outside line at bay. No doubt that Hurst is going to choose the outside lane. I would assume that's going to be the case. Somebody I'm impressed with. There's Newbrow. ELJ still inside the top 5. Robert Parrott there as well. So good day for everybody. Frank Sinatra says, Belt is the ultimate wheelman. Everybody should leave now and accept that he is the best. I love it. Twitch, getting the chats. Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, all the fun. Make sure you give us a like and follow on all the platforms. One more time. There it is. Keto's Glassworks, Instagram.com / Keto's Glasswork or at KTOEZ Glassworks. If you're looking for, look at what she has. Also, just some awesome, cool stuff that she's got going on. Burrs, Cartung, Leakus, Belt, Newbrow, Parrott, Neubauer, Harris, Conklin, Delia. It's going to make up the top 10 as they roll forward. Lights are off on the pace car. 24 is going to be there on the high side. 23 to the inside, Leakus and Belt. We know that is going to be how they restart, but are they going to be able to keep it as clean as you want it? Or are we going to have that 10th caution? Finish this off. Drinkin Bros Racing, says Tony Kivett. Waiting for it. Green's going to come. There they are. 24 outside, 23 inside. Leakus going to get a great jump right there. And Belt's going to be on the high side. Newbrow looks like he's going to be there to the inside. 1, 2, and 3. The 24, the 23, and the 65 as they continue to move forward. Move a little bit loose on the corner exit. 8 laps to go. Leakus trying to take over second place, and he's going to do so right here. The clear is there. 24, Bursk has been fast all race long, led almost ever. Ooh, 10th caution coming right here. Eric Stewart, Stephen Rasick involved there. Brian Crocker as well. Let's take a look at what happened. 86 right there. Ooh, 47. 54. Man, what happened there? So there's the run. I believe this was Conklin trying to go for position here. Let's take a look. Ooh, somebody got loose. So 47 got a little bit loose right there. There to the high line. Conklin there. 47 comes up. Taps and boom, boom. And that is how that day ends. Conklin, engine damage. Conklin going to the high side. Man, oh man. Back to live. We'll see what happens as we move forward. 5 laps to go. No doubt it'll be a little bitty shootout going on here. Bursk, Leakus, Hartung, Belt, Newbrow, Harris, Parrott, Delia, Neubauer, Massey, top 10s. For these drivers at the moment, we will see how this works. And I believe we're going to have a natural green-white checkered here. We will see how it works. Pretty close to it. 5 laps to go, and they are still under caution. Lucky Dogs wave arounds. Caution sponsor. You know, I'm looking at this. We're going to see Burst take the high line. Likas to the inside. Likas is very fast. We know that he is. It'll be a good battle for second. But Belt is restarting on the outside. We saw what happened when folks restart on the outside. It puts a lot of folks down low. So if Belt gets an appropriate jump, we're going to see what happens to Hartung there. New Brown Parrott, inside line. Harris is going to be on the outside as well. Massey on the outside. So the outside line, we're going to see what happens. There's yeah, he's in 11th. He's first car on the lead, or last car on the lead lap. Natural green, white, checkered coming up. Lights are off on the pace car. It's going to dive off. We're going to see the 24 and the 65. Wait for the green flag. Green, 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 green. And they are going. 14. Oh, good move by the 14. Highline run. 65 is going to carry, but the 14 is going to be there. 14 trying to go around, and they are shoving each other. The 24 Burst trying to make the white flag. He's going to come around, front stretch run. White flag's going to wave here at Bristol. Last lap drama. Do they have it in them? Likas trying to take home the lead. He's not going to do it. Hartung's going to be there to the inside of Belt. Run. 24 can almost walk away. He is there. Burst wins at Bristol. Likas, Belt, top three for all the drivers. Hartung in fourth, Harrison fifth, Newbrow, Delia, Massey, Parrott, Kinsey. All the top fives. Congratulations to TJ Bursk on the win here. Good little run. Celebrating is the 24. He was speedy all race long, had good restarts, and I do believe that's how that works. Alrighty. Let's go and take a look and see where everybody is. Trying to find the young man. Give me a second, folks. Apologies about that. We are going to talk to this guy. Congratulations, the number 24. Celebrating around Bristol like you do. Good job to you. And walk us through the race. I know we expected cautions. It is Bristol, but starts and restarts are always a big factor.
Oh, yeah. The goal is just staying out in front. You know, it's hard to pass here. It takes a while to get around guys, so just staying out in front and staying off the wall was the keys to winning this race for me today.
Well, staying off the wall you did, and you got one of the cleanest trucks out there, but definitely, you know, we know tempers get flaring, and we know that it gets hard out there when it comes to driving. You know, there's something so compact. High line, always the best line. Running at night, you run faster. It's a cooler track. So how is it to just really run that high line when it comes to getting on the staying off the wall?
Oh, it's challenging. You know, you got to find the right brake bias so you can, you know, rotate the car pretty good. But you also got to save pretty good up there because it's easy to overrun it. But I think we did a pretty good job. So, you know. It's definitely fast up there, and getting around lap cars was a bit of a challenge, but you know, the high line was definitely where it was at.
My man. We'll give your shout outs out there. Congratulations on a win here at Bristol, and we're going to move on to Charlotte next week.
Oh yeah, shout out to Rowdy, especially Ken. Ken's awesome, you know. So appreciate everyone, especially you, Jason. Thank you very much.
Absolutely fantastic run, and we'll let you get back to your team, my friend, and we'll see you here in a little bit. Okay.
God bless.
To the young man, the 24 wins it here at Bristol Motor Speedway, and it was absolutely a drive like none other. And he's gonna, I was gonna say, I think he's gonna move himself around. Oh, we're gonna move on to this guy right here. Where's he at? Here's he at. DLJ Dale Leakus Jr. Man, you had something coming there, buddy.
Oh yeah.
I mean, starts and restarts were, it seemed like your thing. It didn't matter where, if you were on the inside or the outside, you found a way to get yourself in the mix. And after that last caution, I was like, he's going to be on the inside. So top three, yes. But when you restarted in fourth, I thought you really had something for TJ there for a little bit. I think it was when they had 8 laps to go.
Trying to find something, and the last restart we ended up missing a gear, and I don't know how we got it back down and kept going, somehow stayed ahead of everyone else, but thankful for that one.
Well, definitely a good race. We know that you're fast, and congratulations on a P2 finish, my friend.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Give your shout-outs out there. I know you got teams. I know you got people that you drive for, so do that for me.
Definitely thank you to LOE and everyone that lets me drive for them. Thank you to my sponsors. Unfortunately, none of them are on the car this week. My hard drive went down, and this is what we got. But thank you to all of them. Thank you to my girlfriend, who allows me to sit on a computer all day. Thank you to all my parents and everyone that supports me in doing this.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Dale. I got to talk to you.
Oh yeah, it was nice.
All right, buddy. Have a great rest of your day.
You as well.
DLJ, number 65 there in second. And last but not least, we got to talk to our third place finisher. I want to make sure I get to him. It's Matt Belt. Had some great restarts as well. Where'd he go? Where are you at, Mr. Belt? I know you're here somewhere. I think Matt Belt. I can't find Mr. Belt. I don't know. Mr. Belt, if you're out there listening, I love you, man. Congratulations, P3 finish for you. I was looking for you. I can't see you. All right, it is what it is. All right, let's go over your race results. And, of course, your race results going to be brought to you by our title sponsor, Maximus Sports Cards. Go to maximussportscards.com. Check all that stuff out. Check his stuff out on eBay. He has assigned me to do card pulls for him. So your cards, if you want to do that, you buy packs, you buy a driver, you do it. We got an NASCAR pull coming up on Monday. He's got stuff still for sale out there. Lots of things going on. Super awesome, super cool. And get to have a little bit of fun. Get to talk here in... We're actually getting ready to do it here in a little bit, so it's going to be a whole lot of fun. I dig being able to be a part of all kinds of communities, especially nostalgia ones, like, sports cards, comics, all that stuff, and of course, being a big, giant nerd like I am. Maximus Sports Cards Bristol, 160 with the effort. Let's have a beer truck series here at the signature eNASCAR level. Tell you what, it was a good race. 10 cautions, but still, when they ran green, it was interesting and very, very, very good racing. PJ Bursk, DLJ, Matt Belt, they all finished 1, 2, and 3. Colby Hartung had a hard-fought race, and he was up and down, but he's still inside the top 5. Mark Harris also inside the top 5. Michael Newbrow, top 10 for him here with Delia, Massey, Parrott, and Kinsey finishing all in the top 10 as well. Drew Neubauer, first car off the lead lap, but he's going to be there in 11th. Wesley Strait finishes 13th. Brad Young, 15th. Sean Conklin all the way back to 17th after a couple of things getting involved in. But, that is Bristol. And I feel unfortunate because that kid was very fast all race long. Stephen Racek, teammate's going to be there as well. Moving on down the finishing results. As to be expected, Bristol was very, very fast and impactful. TJ Munier finishes in 20th. Cody Spare, Raymond Root, Jason Hastings, all there inside the top 25. Aaron Budka finishes 27th. And Zach Flippen there in 28th. Moving on down the list, that is going to make the rest of it. Austin Harger, that is going to be your Maximus Sports Cards guy. He got his engine blown up, and it's just terrible. Aiden Hill involved as well. Thank you to everybody out there for running tonight. It was a lot of fun. We're going to have a lot of fun tomorrow. Remember, tune in tomorrow evening. We're going to have the signature eNASCAR Xfinity Series, which is going to be the Drinkin Bros Xfinity Series. They're going to be live roughly about 8:20 Eastern, and then simultaneously I will be broadcasting the Midwest Days of Thunder Cup Series. Of course, they are getting close to the playoffs. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Good to see those guys doing really well tomorrow night. As after that, we're going to have the rest of the Pokemon card pull that we're going to start tonight. Going to have a whole lot of stuff going on right there. We have a lot coming up, a lot to be doing, and thank you all very, very much for being a part of what we are here, Signature Esports, and give us a like and follow on all the platforms. And if you like this video, give us a like. And if you don't like this video, don't give it a thumbs down. Just do something else. Send me a comment. Tell me what I can improve on, or just give us a like. Appreciate you. Have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Actually, we'll see you here in about 30 minutes.